Hello.
Yes, third time is the charm. Let's hope.
Hey, MSG. Welcome.
MSG, welcome. That
This
was
is
another name I wanted to bring up, but if we're able to continue streaming, then perhaps later at the end of the stream
we can do.
or the interview. Yeah.
So let's bring this back to the have the applause.
Okay.
Hey, Catherine, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys doing? I'm sure that your patience has been tried so far today.
Oh, I've been picking the chair, trying to reset the modem, trying to figure it out. So
technology.
Everybody, just that you know, if this cuts out again, I cannot help it. This is sadly the internet stability for the moment. I will have a firm word with these guys and tell them, listen, this is my money. If you're just taking away the internet, then I cannot pay you. So, bye.
Exactly.
That always seems to boot their butts a little bit, doesn't it? When you tell them I'm not going to pay you.
Money talks.
That's right.
All right. So, I need to find all my papers back now.
All right. Welcome to the stream, Catrien. I guess my first question to you is, your name is spelled CatrienW. What do you prefer to be called? Is it Catrien, or just Cat?
Okay, so my full name is Anna Katharina, which is a really long name to spell, and so most people just call me Cat or Katrina. It's anglicized to Katrina, and Beebs always pronounces it properly because it is a Dutch name.
Yes.
Yeah, so my Dutch name is Katrien, but a lot of people just call me Cat or Katrina. Either
works for me.
All right.
That works for me. I will call you Cat. That's nice and short and easy.
And easy to spell.
Yeah. I can't wreck that one. I'm known for butchering names.
Okay, so thank you for having me here. This is fun.
So how are you doing, Katrien?
I'm doing well, thank you.
You feeling a little bit better now, than this morning?
Yes. Yeah, no, I'm feeling good. Everything's going well, going better for you. I have a stable internet connection, so I'm probably doing better than you are at the moment.
Yeah, it is a bad country for internet, Malta. So it is what it is.
Okay.
Welcome, KJ.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah. Hi, everybody in chat. Way more people in this chat than there are usually in my chat. So
let me see how much do we have now. Well, we have to catch up again. It's been a while since we had a good bunch of people in the beginning, but I'm a little bit flustered because I'm totally interrupted now, and I was kind of in the groove, and now totally out of the groove.
Yeah,
it's hard to get it back for sure. So we had just walked in, and Kat was just walking in and sitting down when the internet cut out. So we're literally right at the very beginning, and nobody has missed anything yet. So welcome back, everybody, to the stream, and hopefully we'll get everybody back shortly here. Sword, welcome. Good to see you, buddy. And many others.
Yeah. Welcome everybody back. I mean, a lot of you are coming back. I probably don't know who was new and who was back, so welcome everybody. Good to see you all. Great to see you all in the chat. So let's try to do this, Katrien. I'm not sure, DJ, what did you ask? Because I was totally out of the. I was looking for some stuff.
I hadn't really asked anything. I asked how she'd like to pronounce her name, she gave me a very affirmative answer of Catrien is what she's called in Dutch, and of course, North America, we butcher everything, including names. So I'm going to go with just Cat, and she likes being called Cat as well. So that's how I'll be addressing her in the future, so that I don't butcher her name any further.
So, Katrien, how long have you been playing No Man's Sky now?
Well, I needed to look back on it to know exactly, and I looked at the system that I first started at, and I discovered that in May of 2021. So I've only been playing in May.
So about a year.
Yeah,
Okay.
about a year. And yeah, I love No Man's Sky. I mean, being isolated in this apartment for the majority of this stupid pandemic, and I used to play those Farmtown and Farmville games on Facebook, and playing all sorts of stupid build games. Like, I love building. I built on those farms too. Like, I would build all sorts of stuff, and I would even build on other people's farms. And so one day Robin said to me, "We can do better than that." So they introduced me to No Man's Sky, and the rest is history. I've just been totally addicted to it since then. So, yeah.
So you're no stranger to communities then. Welcome to the NMS community.
There's a huge Facebook community. I'm also getting a little bit fed up with Facebook as well, but so I'm glad to be steering away from Facebook. But the No Man's Sky community is just phenomenal community. So yeah, I'm really enjoying being a part of this community and doing my early morning live streams where I show people how incompetent I am until I learn how to do stuff. So I watch your tutorials, Beebs, and go, oh my God, I could never do that. But then I take it one step at a time, and I usually do it on my live streams and show people how hard it is to really learn how to do this stuff. But then once you learn how to do it, it comes easy. So, yeah.
No, it's a good way to also show other people that, I mean, for the sake of the tutorial, I have to make sure that this doesn't take forever. But yeah, for other people that like, oh, this guy is doing this quickly. This is not always going quickly. Sometimes you will see a little cut that I had an issue with the glitch that I just cut out because otherwise my tutorial would take too long. And I should, so, but it's good to see that somebody is doing the streams and it shows like it is not that easy. And especially if you have to learn it from the start, I totally understand.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes, Sword. Thank you so much. Guys, I just dropped the link to Katrien in the chat as well. Katrien is doing quite some streams. I've been lurking mostly in the stream because otherwise if I start talking, I get distracted. So I just watch and do my stuff. So go and check out the channel. Press that subscribe button if you have not already. And check her out. She's definitely cool to watch out.
Oh, absolutely. I've been watching a lot of her lately myself.
Thank you. I really enjoy it. And I have a much smaller viewer audience than you do. But I enjoy the small group of people that come and watch. I enjoy it. And, just show them that how stupid I can be sometimes.
No, not at all. That's a word I don't like. Nobody is ever stupid at all. And we all have to learn somewhere and somehow. I had to learn, Beebs had to learn to glitch build. He is the foremost expert on it, but yes, he did still have to learn. And I had to learn, everybody had to learn how to do it. Even the greats like APG and ER Burrows, these guys all learned.
I know. I saw, I watch APG pretty much every time he's on because he's just amazing too. So, yeah, Action Pants Gaming.
Yeah, there was a time where there were no tutorials on YouTube.
Oh,
none. There were none.
Well, I learned how to play the game with Survival Bob. Watching Survival Bob. He plays the game, like he shows you where to find the just gameplay, just doing the he's really good at just showing you how to do the expeditions and where to find ships and stuff like that. But he taught me how to play the game. I'm watching his tutorials, and then yours are the ones that I use mostly for building. Yours and Scottish Rod taught me quite a few things as well. So, yeah. And I like to give credit to the people that I learned stuff from. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of new content creators that have been making some great guides. Not only guides, but also builds. I've been impressed with. So definitely the how you call it, the ground has changed. I don't know how you would say it, but when I was starting to make content, there were a handful of content creators building in No Man's Sky. Now it has been definitely booming. It's amazing to see what's coming out of there.
Well, No Man's Sky is such a creative place too. Like, if you've got a creative mind where you can see, you look at it, like I can look at a rock formation and imagine how I would like to, build something that really shows that rock formation off. Stuff like that. If you have an imagination, then this is definitely the way to go with it, because it's such a beautiful way to be able to express that.
So I always find building is sorry about that.
No, go ahead, DG.
I was just saying that building is a very creative way to show your creativity in a few different ways of art forms, whether it's a base that is purely aesthetic or a fully functioning base. It's one of the ways that you can really express yourself and your creativity. And I've found that a lot myself, and it sounds like you're very much the same that way, Kat, that you see a rock formation or something out there and you get these ideas in your head.
Exactly. But I like being able to take the tutorials and then show people how they actually work in real time. That's basically what the focus of my builds are. Is, yes, you can do this glitch. You can do this glitch 10 times and it won't work for 9 of them, and then finally the 10th time it will finally go in, but it does eventually work if you stick with it long enough. So
yes, and if you keep on doing it, after a while it gets very, very natural glitch building.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Especially with Frontiers. With Frontiers, everything has definitely way much easier now.
Yes.
Yeah.
The amazing pieces that we got in Frontiers. I mean, I am just blown away by how many. How many did we get? Like over 200 new pieces.
Yeah, 300 new pieces we have.
300. Wow. Yeah. I'm really enjoying it. I'm still exploring. So there's still some that I haven't even seen.
It's not including.
That,
Excuse me.
I'm looking at your shelf right there, and I'm looking and I'm going, oh, I didn't know we had that. So I'm like, okay, I think I may have to explore that one a little bit, because I haven't seen that one before.
Yeah, the chairs you're sitting in, you cannot have yet. This is.
Oh, is it?
These are part of an upcoming update, I think, or Quicksilver items.
Oh, rats! I'm like, well, I want that. I want to do that.
No, the Quicksilver items are a lot of the new ones that you don't see in the normal build menu that you have to buy.
Okay. All right. I think I have a lot of them. My original save has quite a few things, but there's still things there's always things to do. This is the wonderful part in No Man's Sky. There's always stuff to do. I never run out of stuff to do,
It's an open sandbox.
Exactly. If you've got any kind of imagination at all, like, even if you don't, just go around and look at the amazing, it's such a beautiful game. I mean, look at the window out here. I mean, the window out here, just the beautiful blue sky and the trees, and you got the nice fireplace going here and the ambience and everything. It's such a beautiful game. And, every planet has its own wonderful features. So.
Yeah, I know that a lot of people say everything is the same. But if you look closely, you can see that each planet has a unique feature that is, especially for base builders, I think. Base builders definitely look different to planets than explorers, for example, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, with a procedurally generated game engine that they use, although a lot of things, as you said, Beebs, look similar, there are subtle differences with everything that you look at, and not every planet is the same. not a single thing. Whether it's terrain, the structure of the animals, the color of the trees, or even the bark on the trees, it all varies in small little ways. And of course, they sort of take these certain designs and mix them all together, and sometimes you get different looking things. Which, even as an explorer as old as I am, I still see new things when I go out and explore in various galaxies and systems. So there's always something to do, as Kat says. It's a open sandbox game, whether you're building, exploring, warping. And building is kind of looked at in a lot of ways as that final frontier of the game, when you've achieved a lot of those other goals and things, and then you learn to build, and that's kind of where I've sort of gone myself, and I think you as well, Beebs. We talked about that a couple of years back.
Yeah. I was just reading the chat.
I know. You sound like you're about to respond, and then I waited because I didn't want to interrupt you. But
I just JemHadar just beeps. You're gonna have to move more because I don't know if the stream is frozen. I was just moving, and yeah. I feel like the kid in school, when you just the teacher asked you a question, and you didn't know what they were talking about.
Maybe I'll just put my character in a perpetual dance mode.
Can I just say that you've recovered so well from having that stupid crash just now? Like, I'm impressed. You've done really well.
Thank you.
I don't know if I would have recovered that well. I might have just decided to throw the controller out the window or something. So.
Well, yeah, I've been used with the internet connections now. I mean, it's just frustrating when it happens. That's all. Now it's okay now.
Okay, good.
Okay,
it happens to all of us.
DJ, what were you asking me? You forgot.
It was a couple of years ago. We talked about building as the final frontier in No Man's Sky. Yes.
Yeah. It's for me. It was the end game parts of No Man's Sky was building. Although with the new updates, I really have been enjoying a lot of the new updates now. So it has become now an in between parts of the building.
Yes. So we build, we explore, we do all kinds of different things, to keep ourselves occupied. I've always believed that once you warp that greatest distance up to the 255th and made that final jump, that is the true end game that is here available to us. But many of us have already made that journey, whether you've portal hopped, caught a ride from somebody, or warped the old-fashioned way like myself. One of the things that I learned a long time ago is I didn't want to lose the enjoyment factor of the game. So I made my way all the way to the 255th and did the jump and restarted the whole thing over again in the Euclid galaxy, if you want to call it that. I deleted that account. I just went, this didn't happen. I'm deleting it. So I deleted my account and stayed more in the local galaxies where the community was at, and focused a lot of my time with the community and building up my own community in the cafe, and found that there was a lot more rewarding than the solo gameplay that I had experienced in the first early days of the game. Was this the same for you, Beebs?
Like I said in my first interview with you, I traveled to the Eisentam. That was the furthest I went. I said, I'm not going any further anymore. I flew 10 times to the center. I did not find the answer. I'm going to stop. And I took a break of No Man's Sky for like a month or two. And then the new updates dropped, and I was pulled back in. But the game changed for me after that. It took a while before I actually was involved in the community, and that was from the moment I started my channel. So community has been very new. Very new for me when I started my channel. So hey, there's like a whole bunch of people playing this game now together.
Now, Kat, what about yourself? What do you like to do? Do you like warping around? Are you like strictly builder, What's your preferred method of playing the game?
Well, right now I'm into the settlements and building a base, finding the perfect settlement. When you come to Beeves came to one of the planets that I'm thinking about doing a community thing on, and he noticed that there was all these settlements icons everywhere, and that's because I was busy trying to find the perfect settlement on that planet, and that's when that inspiration struck, if you will, on that planet. But yeah, I'm right into doing the settlements right now and figuring out how they work and what makes them tick and why do they do what they do and stuff. So that's part of and first thing I do before I even claim a settlement is I build a base computer. And then and so now I'm trying to see, okay, what can I do with this? Can I add on to the settlement? Can I put another building that then will join that one? And so that's where I want to go with my building now too. So, and I've got a community idea that I think during when you were gone, Beebs, DG and I were talking. I was trying to pick his brains about how my new idea for a community build would might pan out. So, and the idea that I told you about earlier today.
Yeah.
So we might work out something along those lines. So.
Yeah, you need to definitely find some good guidelines. I mean, we had the same with the hub when we did the hubs. It's like you need to have that much distance between. Make sure that you especially if you build large.
Well, it's going to be a community effort.
Yeah.
And so the thing that I'm worried about is like I was watching Captain Steve's stream one time, and he and Miyogi were giving out eggs or something, and then somebody started building all over his base and ended up crashing his game and crashing the whole.
I'm not entirely sure what went on there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of mods and things that can happen, but yeah, that's a different story, I think, as well. Captain Steve is also also very known, and he there seems to be a few people that like to bother him. I don't think if you're a smaller streamer that you have to worry about that yet.
All right. Well, that's good.
I mean, I don't think we had any issues so far, and I don't. Let's knock wood, but we didn't have that issue yet as well. So.
Okay, good. No, because my group of people my favorite people that come to my live stream, it's a small group of people, and I thought it would be fun to just do a nice little project together. So that was the
plan. I think I don't know. Somebody told me that there's only a minimum of bases that will show up anyway. No. So even there's a lot of systems that have like 150, 200, 500 bases on their planet, but there's only going to be maybe 20 or 40 showing because the game doesn't show more than that on the list. So
yeah, well the project that I'm thinking of would require only 19 bases. So I think that would be well within the limit.
I'm looking very forward to see what it is, though, and if I have the time, I definitely want to join in.
Okay, it should be fun.
Yeah, if you want to make advertisement about it, just let me know. You can do it here.
Oh, okay. Well, it's going to be. I want to do a golf course, but it's the technicalities. Like I don't know the technicalities of the game, or bases, or limits, or anything like that. Other than that, you need 3,000 pieces maximum in your base.
Yeah.
And that if you're within 3,000 U of another base, then it causes problems as well. And then I think that has something to do with the total number of pieces that
yes
can render a 4,000 or something. And is that because? But if you're outside of the 3,000 U limit, then that would not come into play, would it?
So what's happening? When you land on a planet, it's going to render an area around you. So that's going to be the plants, the buildings, the base builds and stuff like that. So if there's two base builds together in that radius, the gamer is going to try to render both of these bases at the same time. If both of these bases are 3,000 parts, that's 6,000 parts, you only have a 4,000 cache, it will start taking pieces out of each of the bases.
Okay.
So you need to, I think our guideline is 20 minutes walk distance. So if you land, you step on the ship and you see the other bases 20 minutes walk distance away, that should be normally enough to not be in that radius of render.
Okay, and is that about 3,000 U?
I have no idea. I did make a video about it and
It's about
explained
1,000
what
U,
it,
I think.
I don't know. I think 5 minutes is probably, I have to check again. I don't know. I have to check.
5 minutes is, I believe, 1,100, almost 1,200 U.
I think it's that. I think it's 1,240 or something, but I'm not entirely sure anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So if people come to my base and then they walk away 20 minutes, then that's that they can be away from.
Yeah, normally I just fly away. I find a spot, land, check. Okay, all the bases around me are 20 minutes away. I build here. If not, then I move further. But it's always, find the hotspot and things like that. So it's always a little bit of a.
Yes, yeah, but it's a big planet.
Yeah.
So,
true.
And it's got a lot of places where this concept of a golf course, which is what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
The golf each person that's part of this community would build one of the holes, and then there's these amazing rock formations on this planet.
Mm-hmm,
and
yes.
As soon as I saw these rock formations, that's when I got the idea that wouldn't it be great to put a golf hole on this rock formation. And it was beautiful because it was a big flat undulating rock formation with a big flat. There was a flat top on it, but it was the top was just an undulating flat long strip, and it just spoke to me that this needs to be a golf course. So that's when I came up with this idea. But the logistics, I need to be walked through the logistics because I don't.
So I would say if anybody's interested in joining Catrien for that golf course project, I would say definitely check out her channel, subscribe to her channel, and I think she also has a Discord. I'm not entirely sure. So,
yes, I do.
So
I'm not that familiar with how it works, but I have Discord.
But you can converse with her and then see if you have if they are still looking for somebody or not. Be sure that you are a bit of a decent builder, of course. Don't build 3 poles and say, that's my course.
It would be nice to make them a little bit challenging. So,
but then you can also agree on the look and what you want and how it has to be, how far you want to build, how big you want to build, things like that. So.
Yeah, exactly. And somebody just subscribed. I just got a notification.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think one of the more challenging things to building a golf course is the distance renderability. And I'm not the only one to experience this. If you go a little bit too far away from an area, say anywhere from 115 to 150 U, certain parts will start to de-render on your base. And so there's those little challenges we need to work out as well, I would think. Some parts more than others, though. And I'm not sure why that is. I think a lot of it might have to do with the race components that we can use to build with. Those will give us a little bit longer distance. But there's definitely some challenges to work out.
Yeah, well, I think this will be a wonderful learning experience as well, to learn how this
absolutely
works. So I'm looking forward to this project. Should be a lot of fun.
Zane does make a good point, but normally it should be quite it's not flat, but so like Zane says, it only works on 2 axes, so it's not going to work in the height. So if you, for example, build 2 bases on top of each other, it's not going to say you're 1,000 U away from each other because it only counts along the planet's surface. But normally it should be not too much height difference to make that.
I never thought about height.
Yeah, stacking them might be an interesting way of going as well.
No, definitely. I see some fun things.
Good point, Zane. Very good point, Zane. Yes, you got to think 3-dimensionally here.
Exactly. Well, we are definitely in a 3D world here, so.
Thank you so much, guys, for also subscribing. The link is up there, Mirrors. If you like, check the pinned comment. There's a link there at the pinned comment.
Yep, very top of the chat.
Well, it's wonderful. Thanks so much for having me here. This is great. My small little group of people is growing. I love it. Thank you.
It is nice to have a small group when you start, and you only have a small group to chat with. It's easier to catch up and continue building. After a while, the chat can become really big, and then it's like trying to focus on your build doesn't always work at 100%. But it also then it's also it's different. It's entertaining then.
Yeah, exactly. But then what I'll do is I'll get into the zone and I'll start building, and I'll just be quiet.
Yeah, I like to keep I like to keep in chat with my.
Oh yeah. But why am I standing up? Sit down. Go.
It's the game.
So Catrien is gonna sing. Catrien is gonna sing a song for us now. She just stood up.
No. You do not
do I
want
get
me
to
to
stand
do
up
that.
and dance?
No.
Do I get to stand up and dance? Here we go. A quick little
Okay.
dance. That's perfect.
Yeah.
There we
So I
go.
also
Little jig.
Enjoy the
Perfect.
show.
The fun you can have with these emojis, I have to admit. I need hotkeys. That's what I need.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I'm
Yes.
happy. I'm happy with my controller. Don't confuse me.
I want to be able to access it faster, darn it.
I'm easily confused, so don't confuse me. Oh, something else that I've been building is games
Yes.
and games. So I don't know if you guys want to come and see one of my games.
What do you think, Gigi? We're going to go and check a base?
Sure. I'm ready to do so.
All right, let's get out. So, guys, get ready because I'm going to fall through the planet, just that you know.
Okay.
This is the fun. Yeah, so Catrien is going to jump. We're going to fly to the anomaly and then just teleport over from there.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to my base then.
Yep. Let us know
Right.
when you're there, and we'll jump to the anomaly to get there.
Okay, perfect.
So, by the way, Conflicted, I did a little bit of an update here. See, there's way more cozy. So if you come, for you, the microphone is here for spinny chair.
Spinny
That's
chair,
right.
yeah, spinny chair.
The dance stage. It's perfect. And is there a poll on this stage? Do we need a poll?
I don't know if Conflicted. Maybe we should have like a unicorn or something he can sit on when he's singing.
Oh, Percy G. I like him so much. I know I'll swear, don't use them. Oh, I fell through. Oh, shoot. I fell through the floor. I'm here.
You're there? Okay, I'm going to
here.
the
I gotta find my way out now. So I fell through the floor. Oh, I left myself.
I was watching today. I was on YouTube and checking something, and I'm not sure if you guys know Jade PG. He's doing a lot of survival and other video games, and he was talking about Valheim, and that there's a new bow in Valheim, and it was the bony bow, and I read the brownie bow. I said, oh, this is a bow for CG.
All right, to the anomaly we go.
Yes, I'm
Catrien,
here.
you're there, no, Catrien?
Yes, I am, yes. I am here.
Why? I'm not part of the group.
Oh, I thought you were.
Oh.
Okay.
You have to join
Well, you may have to send you an invite. I'll
just quit and jump in DJ.
Okay, let me make sure my game is open here. Sure, network. Yep, I'm good. You can, if it's open for you, you should see. Oh yeah, no, I'm not there either. Okay, so yeah, we've got. We're gonna need an invite, I think.
I'm flying to Catrien right now, DG. So
are you okay?
If you jump in my game, you should be here.
Perfect. I'll do that. Yes. Everything was fine when we started, and then when we came back, it went all funky on us.
Now this base is might take a little bit to load because it's
I'm gonna add that new fighter parts. I do not know, Firestone. We just found them. Actually, I didn't find them. Gecko found them, and I just shared the information. Look at my ship. Why is it glowing? This is another annoying bug.
I think it looks kind of neat when it glows red like that.
It's annoying, especially if you want to make videos or something.
I mean, it flashes a little bit, so that might be a little bit of a seizure-inducing kind of a thing. But it is kind of neat. There we go.
Whee!
I notice it happens more frequently on the exotic ships and the Golden Vector, not so much on my other ships.
Really? Okay, I have to check.
Yeah.
I've got some razzes on one of my.
Just jump in and out, see if that fixes it. Nope, that doesn't fix it.
Alright, you guys are parked in 2 different locations. I'm going to take a chance and park next to this other vector over here.
Oh, there's 2. Oh, I guess I should put more landing pads in.
Ooh, very cool.
Don't worry about it. No, I don't need a landing pad. I got lots of launch fuel.
There's this is all I built this. This is my very first major build.
Ooh.
My first. This is before Frontiers.
Yeah.
I put spinny chairs in for CG when he came.
Okay, I'm just waiting for the base to load.
Make sure that Conflicted is happy today. Look, Conflicted. A whole bunch of spinny chairs.
There's lots of spinny chairs here for him.
The glow is from the pulse lines. That glow, that one, that has been there since Sentinel update, that glow. It's terrible. I hate it.
Okay. Do we lose Phoebes again?
Yep.
No, we've got a little bit of a hiccup. No. Give it a moment. Maybe it'll come back. We'll be patient.
Guys. Fingers. I'm sorry.
You're back.
I'm sorry. I really hope this doesn't happen constantly. So guys, I'm sorry for this. This is gonna happen several times. This is
Okay, so I was really worried when the Frontiers update came, because one of my curious deposits turned into metal fingers, but these ones did not. But they did change color in the Frontiers update.
Oh, they did. Yes, they used to be gray, and now they're like a pinky purple color.
Purple color now, yeah. They changed. The balls changed color, which I thought was kind of weird, but at least they're still runaway mold balls. Whereas before, on my other one, the one that Survival Bob did a video on. A runaway mold farm that I did, and that farm after Frontiers update turned into metal fingers, so I lost that one completely. But yeah, this is all done in legacy parts except for the spinny chairs that I put in for CG after.
But these are also legacy parts, no?
The spinny chairs, are they?
I think everything you built here is a legacy, yeah.
Except the carpets. The carpets.
Well, although the chairs themselves don't show in the legacy parts list.
No, but they are the original parts, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. But yeah, this was my first build. I built it with my friend Lord Hades, who I played with for a long time. He's my Australian friend, and he helped me with this build. So this is before I knew anything about glitch building at all. And so this is maybe, I don't know if you used to play this, but this is a game used to play table shuffleboard. Berlin, did you used to play that when you were a kid?
I played it, but not as a kid. I played it as a kid, but as like part of these old folk games, not
old folk games. This is what we used to play when we were kids instead.
When I was
we didn't have video games.
When I was 12, I went to Hasselt, which is a city in Belgium, where they showed these kind of folk games. Because as a kid, you didn't play these anymore, at least not for me. I was already playing video games.
Well, when I was growing up, we did not have video games. So this is based. This isn't one. This is based on that, though.
Mm-hmm.
So if you look down at the end there, and this one renders pretty well. Like for as far as the distance rendering is concerned.
Yes.
This one works really, really well. But if you go down to the end here, you can see that there's little lights at the top.
Uh-huh.
For the scores.
So
and
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Yeah, and then what you do is you shoot the runaway mold, and the balls roll down.
Uh-huh.
Just shoot them enough that they start rolling, and then they roll down the hill here.
Look out! Look out!
Just almost got hit by DG's balls.
There we go.
You see they roll in. You got a 3 there, DG.
Oh, right on. Now, so now, how does the points work out?
You have to shoot them all, though.
Yeah, you shoot the balls, and they all roll down, and then they go into the slots here.
Okay. They go into the slots. Now, you've got different slots, 1, 2, 3, 4 slots. How does that work out with a points system?
Well, each ball that goes into a 1 slot, you get 1 point. For each ball that goes into the 4 slot, you get 4 points for each ball.
Okay.
So you're trying to get them into the 4 slot to get the highest points.
How many balls are there?
That's the...
What's that?
Just checking how many balls there are. 1,
I only have
2,
2.
3, 4, 5,
20,
6, 7, 8,
25.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So in total, you can have 60 points if you do it good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I count 16.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh, there's 2 in this one.
Ah, here, these. Ah, yeah.
There's
Yeah, all right. 16, yeah. There's like
And remember, I tried to kill you with one of them, so...
You have to shoot these balls, DJ. This is your score.
I have to shoot them? Okay.
Yeah, because otherwise you're gonna say that you helped me, and I don't want that.
See, they're inside each other there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, whoops.
Can you keep...
Scratch that one. I blew it up.
It's still rolling.
It's still going.
Oh, did it? Oh, okay. For me, it blew up.
They went into 3, so you got 2 3s, so that's 6.
Can you keep shooting it, Katrien?
Okay.
Or do you only...
Try a scatter blaster, see how that works.
There it goes. It'll pick up speed as it goes down.
Oh, it fell through. For me, it fell through a hole.
It's still rolling here.
Still rolling.
Is it? Okay.
Went to number 1.
I think my cache needs refreshing.
It's HD quotes. High definition quotes.
Okay, well, how about if I try a different weapon? Let's try the pulse spitter. How does that work?
Oh. All you're doing is moving him. See, there is one inside the other in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Katrien, you just changed the outcome.
Oh, did I? Oh, no.
Now he's gonna get 3 points. No, 2 points. 4 points? He's gonna get 4 points. This is like watching
the bounce off the edge.
Watching soccer and seeing the referee hit the ball.
It's not between the two.
Yeah.
Or one, you bounce the one into. All right, I'll go stand up top so I don't get interfered.
Zane, when I'm gonna start worrying is when we hit 4K. What's better, hit or hot? Eh? What?
I'm gonna fire a bunch of them off. Let's see what happens.
I almost got hot by DJ. No, I didn't got hot. I got hit. DG.
Got hit.
All the girls think you're hot anyways, Beebs.
Of course we do. That smooth as silk voice of his. I see.
Okay.
So I see 2 4s, 2 1s, and 2 3s.
Dum, 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 dum,
Doop,
dum,
doop.
dum.
There's another one.
Did I miss somebody in the chat again? Rosie. Hey, Rosie, welcome. I probably missed a lot of people in the chat, so welcome everybody.
There we go. We get it all rolling at once. Woohoo!
Oh, I still see one that doesn't
There.
roll.
DJ shot all his load at once.
Yes.
All in 4. Oh my god.
They all have to be inside.
They have to
So
be
what did-
inside?
Yeah, they have to be inside.
Okay, good. Go and push them out again.
Okay, so now how does it restart for the next player? Yeah,
You
do
have
they have
to
to
get
like
your ship
leave
and
and come
fly.
back?
You go
Have
into
to.
your ship and fly around.
Okay, so you fly and then let it.
Yeah.
But Catrien, do you need to count first before I fly away?
I'm counting.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. So in
Oh, the balls already
2,
disappeared for me.
and then in 3, you got 1, 2, 3. 3 threes are 9, 10, 11,
I'm not blushing. It's the whiskey.
12, 13, 14, 15. And then the 4s, there is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Look at my... Why is my jetpack like that?
32, 42. You got 47.
Okay,
You got 47. You're
is
top.
that good?
You got top place. You've knocked me off my top score.
Oh,
So
well,
we'll
thank you.
put you in as first place then.
I'm gonna say that's just beginner's luck because I just fired them all off at once.
Okay. Well, that's the way I do it too. So. Okay. Tip and fly away. You just fly. If you fly away a little bit and then come back, they'll all reset.
I got all.
So Beebs is here. All right,
My
so
balls
Beebs
are
is
here already.
That's good.
Okay.
All right, you go ahead and I'm gonna fly away so that I can see what's going on. But you can at least get started.
I'll wait for you guys to be back so you can see how I shoot my balls. It's actually more than 200 euro, Mirror. I think you need to do 600 is minimum, I think.
I've always gone 25 seconds away.
For respawning the balls. Your wild bear changed his icon
I wait
again.
for my radar to disappear. So you know the little radar dish on that you've got on your ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
When things disappear off of that, that's usually about 25 seconds, and that should be enough for render respawning.
Hmm.
Okay, they've come back for me now.
Okay. Are these going to start rolling? I don't think that DJ has to be here, otherwise it's going to be for him stuck. It's okay, Beeps, you're busy. What? Hey, Star Sailor, welcome. Good to see you, man. How are you? Or, welcome. I'm assuming gender again. These were radiating pulses. That it? Need minimum 5 minutes to reset my balls? Yeah, not even. I don't know where DJ
Even better than Moldy. I'm on my way.
8 minutes away.
It's about 30 seconds flight away.
I just find if you fly around the lake and back, it's enough.
Yeah.
All right, okay. That should be okay. No DJ.
You don't have to go very far.
Okay, gonna. Where's my? Boom.
I'm used to manipulating ships for spawning. I've done a lot of ship hunting over the years.
Boom, 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 boom.
There we go. There you go. Keep shooting them.
I'm just trying to shoot them in a decent sequence.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple that are like stacked on top of each other. So if you hit them, they tend to like stick and roll around.
Great.
Away. Ooh, I think you scored really well there, Beeps.
I don't see them. They didn't even render in for me down there, I think. Nope.
All right, let's see. I'll jump up here. So, yeah, a lot of them didn't go in. There's only one went in the 2.
I don't even see them.
3 4s, 4 4s. There's 16. No, 4. There's 2 4s. Those are 3s. So 3 4s are 12, and 2 4s are 20, and then 22.
Did you know, Jem, that I actually went for an operation and took 2 ribs out?
You got 24.
Wow.
They didn't all go in.
Yeah. I shot too quickly. But you see, they don't even render in for me. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 balls here.
Okay, so rendering was a little bit funky on that one. That's strange because they all render for me. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems they render better for the person that doesn't shoot them.
Okay, so Beebs, the way I found that it works really, really well is that you just shoot them all really quickly. And then follow them down.
Yeah.
And that works for me. That's how I got my score.
Oh my God, Catrien, there's a lot of work every time if somebody makes the high score.
I know, right? I have to fix it now because the DG got 47.
Nella is off the list.
Sorry, Nella.
See you later, Conflicted. Have a good one. Thanks for joining, man.
Later, CG. Good to see you.
Oh, CG was here. Oh, hi, CG. And it's been years for you.
Yeah, he's been chatting.
Oh, has he? Okay, because I'm not seeing the chats now, so because I'm talking to you guys on my tablet.
Yeah, I have a problem with that too. I can't do more than 2 or 3 things at once, so I miss a lot of chat when everybody is talking.
Well, the good thing is, even if the curious deposit would disappear, Catrien.
Yeah.
You could still use sphere generators and work with them.
Yep. I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but...
No, because it is fun, though.
It is fun, right?
Yo, like Action Pants, good to see you, man. How are you?
The moldy balls has. Hey, APG. Good to see you.
APG, hey, Kev. How are ya? Welcome.
Back to work. No worries, no worries.
I shouldn't be saying welcome on it's not my stream.
You can say welcome.
I can still say welcome because I like it. He's a really amazing builder. Okay, do you want to go again or do you want to see another one?
Well, you know what? I'm going to fly away. I'm going to try it again. Let's just shoot my load all at once and then keep following.
Yeah, because I found that the best way to do it is to shoot them all. Because maybe if you're having rendering issues, then maybe if you shoot them all and then run down and follow them down, then they'll render for you.
I'm going to give Beebs a helping hand here. I'm going to stand right over top of the 4th hole. There we go. Ah! Yeah, shoot the dancing squared. Perfect.
They're all done. Yep. Let's go!
Okay.
Go! I wish can I do that? Can I do that emoji?
Look at this. Terrible.
Go.
Terrible.
What happened? Oh, they all come out. They're still out front.
You got a few in 4.
My balls are too big.
Are you bragging?
Look at this.
How
Ridiculous.
come I got
Get in there.
keeps giving me
Come on,
the stupid meat things?
The what?
Oh no, that just happens with multiplayer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's one of the weirdest things. There's no animals around, but all of a sudden it's like it says you've engaged wildlife.
Are you pushing them in, DG?
Yeah, he's pushing.
Yeah, I'm giving Beebs a helping hand here.
Okay.
You don't count it as a high score.
And then, yes. Yeah, you can. He's pushing around Beeb's balls.
Mm-hmm.
I'll push them in too.
Hey, Captain Bites. Captain Ryle, welcome. Did you fall through?
Captain, I fell through. There's a hole here.
Is that a trap door?
Yeah.
Cat's trap door?
That's my trap. I didn't know it was here.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
I don't want to. I have learned my lesson. I don't do any building while I've got guests at my build. So.
Oh, that can be very frustrating at times.
Yeah. So I'm not touching the build camera, or doing any building while you guys are here.
Understandable.
So this is my very first major build in my first game.
Very nice. I like what you did. I like how you use the pavers for this.
Yeah, that worked really well. That was Lord Hades did this.
And it renders in very, very well actually as well for the amount of pieces you used.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of pieces involved.
Hey, Neoteric, welcome to stream. Good to see you.
So I have another moldy ball one, or I have another that used sphere generator.
Okay. Is this in the same safe?
No, it's in a different save.
Okay,
This is my original save. But this one save is pretty much maxed out, so I have to do a different save.
Right. I'm gonna move my character back to my normal here, and then I'll jump out of the game.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to quit to mode select, and then I'll join DG in the other save.
Okay.
Okay. And so you just want me to wait here, Kat?
Yeah, just wait there.
Okay. Yep. I can do that. I'm going to explore your base.
Okay. Oh, hold on.
What do we got?
I'll join DG.
Look at this. This is nice in here. You've done a nice job decorating the inside of the upper part of your base here.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've got some storage in there, and I've got the there's things in there as well. Biodomes with crops for people who want to get some resources, and then there's the refiners there, and those refiners are not glitched in because that was before I knew how to glitch. Okay, so I'm going to go to the space station, and then I'm going to, because I'm right here, and then I'll teleport to my game.
Okay.
Join me there, okay?
Hey, Ostentatious, welcome to the stream. Good to see you.
So this one is in the Amino Hub.
Aha.
Okay. Could fly there and meet you.
I'll go to the space station. I don't know why I'm here, but okay.
Well, I'm in the space station, and don't join my game yet because I have to teleport to my game yet. I just joined your game so that I could bring you guys along. I'll let you guys go to the anomaly, and I'll let you know when I'm there.
Yo, see you later, Jem. Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate that. Have a good night.
Okay, I'm teleporting there now.
Sunday flyers. It seems my ship is broken. Let me see if I can get another ship. Something is not right, but okay. Is that the ship I picked up from Flowery. Yes, this is a ship from Flowery Squirrel.
Okay, I'm here.
All right.
I'm hoping it'll render for you guys.
Let's jump to Catrien. So, Catrien, from all the updates that you have, because you started 1 year ago, so how many updates did you see then? I think that's like, what was it 1 year ago?
It was made when I started.
Prisms,
and
maybe?
There was a long pause before we got Expedition 3. Expedition 3 was my first expedition. But I played, like I wandered around and just admired the game and, you know, just explored and walked around and learned the Viking language, because it was a Viking system that I spawned into, and just, you know, slowly, like I was just enjoying the beauty of the game, and I still appreciate the beauty of the game. Like, it's just such a gorgeous game to play. Like the mysteries, the beauty. Like every time you turn around, like, you know, there's these little toadstool things here, you know, and they're gorgeous. I love it. But they're all procedurally generated, so.
Hey, Sam.
Oh, I do like these planets with the mushrooms. They're always very pretty. Yeah, the glowy mushrooms, yes.
Yeah, these glow at night, yeah.
Now, is it bluegrass, or is the nighttime changing the color? I like that.
It's a
bluegrass.
Bluey gray, yeah.
Where do I go? I'm lost.
I'm on my way. I just got some pirates on my Beeblebum.
It might not. I had a friend over here, and it took a while for it to render in. So.
Boop, 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 boop,
I'll wait for Beebs before I start pressing buttons.
It seems to be rendering.
The button is connected to the sphere generators.
Okay. I'll wait for Beebs to show up so he can see, and you can explain it to us just the one time.
Stupid pilot. Is there a guide to location for finding royal exotic ships? Neoteric, if you want to find more information about like ships and stuff, I would say check out Cuball Gaming, Flowery Squirrel, Rice's Starship Emporium.
Yeah.
There's quite a few that make Ooh.
Is this rendering for you?
It is rendering. It's just have some now and then. I have a few of them that are just disappearing.
I'm putting you on my laptop. Hold on. I've got to put my glass. I'm curious to see how it renders for you. Oh, that's rendering really well.
It is rendering really well. I just have this. If you look at you will see that they pop out. This is what happens a lot of times.
Oh,
and I think,
yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Let me see graphics options. I do have everything on ultra, so.
Yeah, that's what happened.
The scoreboard.
Yeah.
Eee.
I don't know how that would fix, because this space is very close to the limit. But I giant sized the screen behind. But if you push the button, the sphere generator should
activate all the balls.
Activate all the balls. Exactly.
Womp. Not these. Okay. Let me see.
Sometimes I have to do them a couple of times.
What am I seeing in the distance here, Kat? Is that a power generator?
Oh,
you've got
the power star. I did a power star for this base.
Okay, yes, I am seeing that correctly. Good. That looks really nice back there. I like that.
Yeah, I did that manually. From Scottish Rod's tutorial.
So now I have to shoot them in one of these holes, preferably the furthest one.
I find the scatter blaster works the best. Ooh.
5.
That one's fun.
I mean.
Perfect.
Oh, that was 5 though.
That was a 5.
Wee, bonk. Okay, have to be aiming better though. All right. So.
Okay. That's another one. Why aren't they not lighting up?
I think, what, the numbers? Are the numbers supposed to light up?
The numbers are supposed to light up.
Okay. That could be just a multiplayer bug.
Look at this. No! You're going the wrong way, you stupid ball.
Well, that almost went in. Oh.
I think it's just because they fall on the same spot, Catherine. Could it be? Come on.
The numbers? No, the wires aren't anywhere close to each other.
All right, that should be a 5. Oh. That's it.
Oh, a 3.
Bling.
You got a 3. Why aren't the numbers lighting up, though? This is frustrating for me as a builder.
I know.
Well, the numbers are supposed to light up because I've got switches underneath those holes.
Do you have a wire hider on this base?
I do. Should
I'm not entirely positive. Oh, see, I'm seeing the numbers light up on Beebs' stream, actually.
Oh, are you? Oh, good. Yeah, they are. Okay.
I have noticed some weird quirks when using the wire hider lately. Since the last patch, bases that I have that I use the wire hider or the wire cloaking device. The electrical devices that are attached don't seem to work when I run multiplayer. But when I don't use the wire cloaking device,
completely.
Yeah.
You don't know your own strength. Don't know my own strength. You got a 5. You got 2 3s. Another 3.
That's a good shot. That's a good one. There you go. Fist bump.
Don't shoot too low, I would say. It's better to shoot high.
That was too high.
See, that's
out of bounds.
He got 1 out of bounds. Almost.
Oh, unlucky on that one.
3,
No.
3, 3, 3. No.
3.
I'm going to shoot this one in that direction, though. Because I already see it going in the wrong direction. See? I knew it would go crooked. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Oh. Okay, so you got 5. 3 3s are 9. So that's 14, 15, 16. You get 21. 22. 23. 24.
So you get 1 point if it doesn't go in either of the holes, correct?
Yes. I actually shot
one
one over.
4 right now.
I shot one over the wall.
27. And what I usually do for a prize for the top winner, the person who's on top, by the way, DG, you get one now. You get a griffin egg.
Ooh.
Hey, Ostentatious, thank you so much for becoming a member, man. I appreciate that.
Let me show you.
I think the person on top is already the winner automatically, no?
Yeah, he's going to get one for the other game. DG, because DG...
Yo, Flowery, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid, guys. Appreciate that. Bob, welcome. Good to see you guys. Welcome. Ricey, there, yeah, we are just talking about them, about Flowery and Ricey, so...
I'm trying to get my bird to go over there. This is the bird whose egg you're going to get, DG.
Oh, yes, I've seen that bird. Yes. I think I already have an egg on this account.
Oh, do you?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Because the top winner gets an egg from this guy.
It is a beautiful looking bird.
Mm-hmm.
Now, can I get these balls to come back?
If they don't show up, you have to just manually activate them on the sphere generator.
Oh, do I? Okay.
You push the button?
Yeah, I pushed the
Doesn't it
button
work?
several times, and some of them didn't show, so I just had to manually activate them.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's just do that.
Maybe
Yeah, I
that's
think
right.
the wire cloaking device is playing games.
Yeah, it must be. I have one.
You see, my
And this is sort of a new one, a new bug.
my spheres are still inside, as you can see. They don't disappear.
Yeah.
How can I?
It's a multiplayer. I've been. That's why I've been using avoiding a lot of spheres now in my base. What you call it?
Okay, so the balls are still here.
Yeah.
Like this doesn't work then.
The only thing I could do is probably press the button and get all the balls in the... Let me see, can I do this?
If
He wants all the balls.
There's now 50 balls in this thing here.
so, if we push them, yeah, this
In
doesn't
multiplayer,
work.
in multiplayer, it's going to multiply. It means my balls and DG's balls, and if you press the button, your balls are going to be there as well.
Well, this is not. This doesn't work.
So the only thing I could do is maybe quit and join you guys again. Then my balls should disappear, I hope.
Your balls are gone now.
Yeah.
Let's see. Scatter Blaster might be the best choice. Let's try this.
Do you have all the balls there?
Almost all of them.
All fun, yes, indeed, Ricey. But we were talking about the perfect places to find starships. Oh, I said your place and Flowery Squirrel. I said somebody else, I really forgot.
Got a 3. Oh,
They're
that
doing a
one.
very good job of aiming.
That one almost went over.
My aim's not very good, apparently. Let's try this. Well, that might be there. Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, look at that.
Ah, you got one. Yay.
Slam dunk.
I think DJ is a lucky. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh, yeah.
You should hit it again.
I got the 3rd place, not for long it seems. Oh my god. I give up.
Oh, he's got 3.
This one might not go in. There's already one in that hole.
No, boop,
Oh,
another
I guess
one.
I got lucky again.
Does it count? Does it count as 10? I don't think so, no.
Yes, it does. He's got 2 in there.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, stay up there. Yeah. Get the ricochet. Oh no, too high.
3.
Try that.
No.
Oh,
no,
you have.
okay.
Oh, I'm on. Oh, that one almost went over.
Yeah. All right, let's see if I can get these last 2 to... There we go. Pop these in. Now they render. Nope, that one's going to be wide. And last one. There we go.
Cool. Okay, so 10, 15, 20, 25. And then 3.
Yes, KJ,
Thank you.
that's because I let people play with my balls.
31, 32, 33, 34.
I don't have to do it on my own.
35, 36, 37, 38, 39. You got 40.
Did I?
Hey, you got 40. Oh my goodness, you've knocked us right off the leaderboard there. You got 40. Yay.
Congratulations,
Have some ice
DG.
cream. Have some ice cream, beans.
Yay.
There we go.
My
Okay,
name,
so
my name
I have one more
was not even on the board. It was immediately knocked off.
So you got 40 here and you got 47 on the other one. I have one more game.
All right.
Okay.
You gonna see the other one? Okay,
Uh-huh.
this one is moldy balls again.
I have to go to the anomaly again now.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Back to the anomaly.
This is Blue Boss.
All right. Let us know when you're there.
Okay.
Okay.
The Blue Boss guy.
This game is not played a lot, guys. It's blue balls.
Blue moldy balls.
Blue moldy balls. I guess we can tell who has more. Other people get it for free. Jeez, I have to work for it.
Okay, I'm here.
All right. On my way.
And this is on the Helpers Party planet from Miyogi.
So I see this one is in Amino Prime. Is this is where this one was at?
That one was in. Yeah, that was in Amino, the Amino hub. That's why I put that logo in the middle.
Yeah.
Hey Pierre, welcome, welcome.
Very, very familiar.
Hey,
with
Pierre,
Amino.
Searcher. Hi, Searcher. We're coming to the blue ball game.
Yeah.
I haven't been here for a while. There's trees and stuff growing, so we'll have to clear those away.
Dr. Pong, it's not the first time you're in this stream. You should know very well what you're walking into when you come to these streams.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
This is not made for children.
Hey, Witchblade, welcome.
Hey,
Welcome, Mr. Witchblade,
hey.
Dr. Pong, Coco
Ping.
Pelly Bob.
Does anyone know how to unset the hotkey? And oh, wait. KJ, if you just press the same hotkey in another place, it's gonna move the hotkey away from that. I don't know if you can unset the hotkey. I have to think now. For example, if you go to your let's say you have like a hotkey for waving 1, jumping 3. You go to your camera, you do 1, 2, 3, and then 0. Then all the hotkeys will disappear, and only the 0 will stay on your camera.
Now, I wonder if you were to connect a keyboard to your PlayStation unit, could you set hotkeys?
I have no idea how keyboards work on PlayStation, and
because I really would like to be able to do that, is to have hotkeys for emojis. That would really.
I have a keyboard connected to mine.
Do you? And can you
Yeah.
set hotkeys?
I don't know how to.
control and then the number, but I don't know if it's going to recognize it.
Oh, that's really pretty. Look, you got a giant heart. Oh.
Yeah, we had the Valentine's Day event here.
Okay. Yep.
I'm gonna have to clean some trees as well, I think.
Yeah, you're gonna have to clear the trees, and there's a big rock there. And there's some bush.
Right.
There's a couple of bushes there that.
Yeah, we don't want bushes around the walls.
Quote that.
You can tell I haven't been here for a bit.
It just keeps changing in my
eaten.
head. That should be it now. Did I clean up all the trees?
There's a couple of bushes down here, at the front.
It could be we see different bushes though.
Maybe.
Oh, you mean
you
mean this one? You mean this one here? Okay.
You just walk through. And then there's
sure
another
that I
little one
don't-
there. There it is. Okay. Good, you got them. Okay, the game board looks like it's clear now. So, in this one, you roll the balls down,
Uh-huh.
and if you get them to stick in the top ones, you get 5 points for each one that sticks in the top one. And then the middle row is 3, and then the bottom row is 1 point for each ball.
Gonna
Oh, you
take
got
the-
5. You got 2 5.
Oh,
Oh, it's over. Oh, they light up here. That's good. They're lighting up for us here. Oh, those one. See, that's why they're a 5, because they're hard to keep.
yes, because the ball just rolls over it.
Now this reminds me of Plinko. Do you guys remember what Plinko is?
Oh, look at that. You got 2 more 5s there.
Catrian, you know what Plinko is.
I do. Actually, I'm doing one. I'm doing a game already. It's already in progress. Actually, I could probably take you there. That's in my other build. It's in my other save, I think. It's in my main save.
Well,
hey, you're doing pretty good, Beebs. You
did really good.
Well on this one.
I'm
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then 3 3s are 9, so that's 34, 35, 36, 39, 40, 41, 42, 45.
But I just kept changing. All
right. Well, you're counting. I'm going to fly away.
Second place at 45.
Hey, good job.
All right, let me get in my ship so it can see. I'll fly away too. Just fly around the lake is enough.
All
right. You're talking about the other hotkeys, KJ. I thought you were talking about the hotkeys and the shortcut menu. Consolation prize, yeah. Seems I'm gonna have to play more with my own balls.
Quote that one too.
I think I'm good.
Ever Silver, how are you?
Christy is not here.
Travis is here. Travis is always good for a quote.
I don't think Travis is here. I think he was working.
Oh, is he working today? Okay. Yeah, he's been real busy as of late.
I put lots of landing pads in because I found there was a shortage of landing areas. I had Raspberry Rabbit actually landed right on top of the balls there, so. All right. So DG.
Charge your life support, Beeps.
I did already.
All right. We good? Everyone here?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see how badly I can do.
Yeah, badly. Blah blah blah.
This one's a little bit harder. Everybody seemed to like this because this kind of had a little more
randomness to it.
But a little more skill as well, because the way Raspberry Rabbit did it is he stood in front of them and tried to slow them down a bit so that they stayed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a pretty good technique.
Mr. DJ is doing very well already.
We got 2 5s. There's one seems to be stuck in the.
No, MSG. No, I trusted you.
Oh, that one's gone right over.
I think I have to shoot that one to get things moving. There we go.
Oh, look at that.
We got another one there.
Look at that. Yeah.
All right, get them all going.
Yeah. Look at this.
Luck of the draw. There, see, one didn't even go all the way down. It got stuck on the hydrogen.
Yeah, you have to mine the hydrogen away.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Mine hydrogen there.
It's still not moving. What happens if you give it another shot?
Oh, it moved for me. It landed like right here.
I didn't see it. Oh.
It's in 5 for me. Yeah.
Is it in 5?
Yeah, but DJ it was here.
Yeah, it landed in the 5 slot. Yep.
Okay, so Beebs, you are the expert.
Of what?
Well, not the expert. You have the count. So you have to count.
Okay, give me a sec.
Because I'm not seeing accuracy here.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 is 20. 20, 26, 26, then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, oh, wait, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 23, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38.
Okay, so we've got 38. So he's not even on the board this time.
Woohoo! There you go. See, Beebs?
How can that be? You have more than 5 than I have.
Well, because I have a lot of them are in the 1 slot.
Well,
you had more in the 3 slots.
Really?
Right?
Okay.
Here. Yeah, here. High five. Oh, you're too short. Sorry.
I'm
That's
busy.
usually line for me. I'm usually the one that's too short.
I'm in the camera mode.
Well, I'm glad you guys enjoy my game.
Yeah,
Where's my
we'll give you a
emoji?
geck
There we
hug.
go. I'm just gonna push you.
Geck hug.
Boop.
There we go.
So how are we doing for time? Because speaking of Plinko, I do have a Plinko game that I'm developing that I have been there for ages, but it is uploaded.
Let me see. We should probably go back and end off DG. Otherwise,
Okay.
I'm gonna be too late.
It's quarter after right now, so
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not sure what time you have.
So we'll,
I guess 10:15 for you. Yeah.
is there a teleporter here? Yes, there is. I'm just gonna
there's a
teleport
teleporter over on the other side there.
teleport back to
Okay.
16.
So if you go there, I'll go to the anomaly and join you guys when you get there.
Yeah, I'll be doing the same.
That was the wrong balls. That was right at the right moment in the right balls, Alex.
Let us know when you've arrived, Beebs.
Good to see you all, by the way, guys. Welcome to the stream. Thank you all for coming back after the little bit of a hiccup twice.
Yes, technology is not on our side today.
Boop, 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 boop. All right. I'm here already for the people that would like to.
On my way.
So what will happen after this? We will be jumping over to Enra Silver. By the way, Enra Silver is doing a premiere of his base build. I think it takes 15 minutes.
He mentioned that.
Yeah. I think the video takes 15 minutes, and then I think if we can make sure that we finish before that, then he can rate KJ and Lava Lamp. I'm assuming KJ, you guys are streaming now.
Yeah. Very cool base what Enra Silver has made.
Mm-hmm. Also, Catrien, very cool bases, by the way. I really enjoyed playing the games.
Yeah. I don't think a lot of focus has been on game-based builds lately. I've noticed a lot of people are making fabulous bases, but there's not a lot of game-based ones or board game-based ones. And I think that's something that is always really fun in multiplayer, is to be able to get together with a group of friends and play a board game style base.
And these are all uploaded, so they're visible to anybody. So I don't think we did any glyphs for anybody.
True. It's 1 hour and 45 minutes away. Okay, KJ. I was actually confused with the time. So, okay.
So what I'll do is I will post the glyphs for these games on your Discord.
Yes, that would be. If you drop them in like base building or something with the glyphs, that would be great.
Yeah, and then people can go there because they're all uploaded, so people can go there and play them if they want.
Chess with Mindtours. Hey Peter, welcome. Moist Cheap, by the way, welcome as well. I have a lot of those. Yeah, I think the only one that my puzzle built was the one that CG and Witchblade did. But if you do it in multiplayer, you always have issues. It's best to play it in single player. These.
My games are built for multiplayer.
But you saw what happened with I think the moldy balls are actually the best solution for that game. The sphere generator definitely has an issue with multiplayer.
Yeah. Well, for the Plinko one that I'm building, I also have the, I'm also using sphere generators. So
DJ is dancing in front of the camera, but the wrong one.
Yeah, how about that one?
I'm having some terrible render issues here. I might have to join you guys again.
Well, it seems
have a dance
okay
party
on your stream.
No, it's like how you call it. But let me just reload, quit, and I'll join you. Just
sounds good. So, Catrien, what how have you been enjoying the new update and the expeditions? What's been keeping you busy this last couple of weeks?
Well, I've almost got the expedition done. So,
okay.
But I've been taking my time with it. It's a save that I'll probably be keeping, because I now have maxed out 2 saves with my building limit. So I can see where if I keep going the way I'm going to be maxing out. I don't think it's going to take me a while to max out 15 of them, but yeah, I'm starting to max them out a bit. So.
Oh, you'll be surprised how quickly it goes.
Exactly.
Once I got the building bug, I was going into different saves that I had, and I'm like, okay, well, let's. I guess I'll start building on permadeath or on creative or on survival, and all these saves just kept getting filled up. And I'm not sure if you're like me or not, but I tend not to delete my bases very often. I mean, eventually I do have to delete them. But I like keeping them around because I use a lot of them for the community or community events. And if I want people to visit them, they sort of have to stick around for a little while, even if they forget that they even exist. So I hate deleting bases if I can help it. But YouTube is a great way of making something last forever.
Exactly. That's what I did with the one building that I made, and then I made this great gazebo on it and everything, and then I hit my building limit again, and I'm like, damn, I can't delete anything else. I have to delete this one because it has so many pieces on it. And so I did a video on it first, and then I deleted it.
Yeah. Now, how about the Sentinel update? How are you enjoying that? Is that something you enjoy, or do you not?
Yeah, I'm not a big fighter. Like I not big on the fighting end of things. So I sort of figured out the best way to complete that and not have to fight Sentinels anymore after that. And now, because it's just not my thing, right? Like if I wanted to do a fighting game, like I would not be building in No Man's Sky, probably.
Yeah, I find using your ship is a good way of going. Yeah.
But the Sentinel thing, I've sort of figured out the best way to complete that with a minimum amount of fighting and still have my little character, so that if I go into aggressive Sentinel planet, that the Sentinels don't bug me too much. Not that they do. I have lots of shields, so they don't really bug me. I built my Christmas tree on an aggressive Sentinel planet, so I don't have it.
I found if you use your ship, you can just fly in, shoot the Sentinels, and go down and activate the Sentinel pillar. And that's a quick and easy way without having to risk, your own health or death in some cases. Or if you just, some people like the challenge of, taking on a number of Sentinels. So I think it works well for a lot of different groups of people who enjoy the game in a lot of ways. If you're not big on shooting Sentinels or fighting, you can do it a little easier by using your ship.
I haven't done it on I have a survival character and a permadeath character because I wanted to be able to go to other people's builds that people have built using those modes. But I haven't developed those characters, and I haven't done the Sentinel update on those characters yet. So my cat's meowing in the other room. I don't know if you can.
We can hear it. Yes.
It's time for food.
She's not in heat or anything. She's just being annoying.
No, like every cat.
Hi, kitty.
Like every
Wait for
cat.
the cat.
I'm not annoying.
No, no. That was not the joke I was meaning to tell.
Okay.
No, we also have a cat, and she's terrible if she has her moods.
Well, she just wants to be cuddled all the time, and so now I'm paying more attention to my game and to my chat than I am to her, and so she's decided that I should be paying attention to her instead.
So how have you guys been experiencing the expedition, the last one?
Well, I quite enjoyed it. As I said, I took my time about it and developed my character. I did some on my live stream, and yeah, I quite liked it.
Yeah.
I haven't got the backpack yet, so I have on that I have done all my Explorer Guild things. I just have to do a few ancient bones, and then I think that's it. Or the abysmal horror. Of course, I don't like doing stuff like that. So the abysmal horror, I've been putting that off. So
it's quite easy. The abyssal horror is actually very simple.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. And you get a bonus out of it. Afterwards, you can shoot it and collect the eyeball and use it to make ice cream.
I can shoot him afterwards. All right.
You have to escape first.
Yeah, first you have to escape, and then you can shoot it afterwards once you get the milestone.
Okay.
How
have you been experiencing it, DG?
I've been enjoying it a lot, actually. I've enjoyed all of them, but I actually really quite like this one. I was a big fan of the companion update and the introduction of companions to the game. I'm not a big modder when it comes to like modifying my eggs through the egg sequencer. I like taking a pet and just taking a pet as it is in the wild. So I really enjoyed this one as it was focused more on the whole food and companion idea behind the game. I did find it was a little bit of a pain in the butt waiting for the trust of my companion, because I went through it very quickly, and the companion was just sort of there at the end, and everything was done, and I was just sort of waiting around for him to hurry up and trust me. So I every 5 minutes I'd be like petting him, and then I'd wait, and then petting him, and I fell asleep in front of my PS one night. Yeah. But other than that, it was actually really, really quite enjoyable. I really enjoyed it on all three of my accounts.
No, I think Catrien made a good point that there's a lot of players that want to rush this because they want to say I finished it in an hour because it's an achievement. But if you rush this expedition, it definitely is a tedious and a boring one.
I think that if you rush it, it's frustrating.
It is a frustrating expedition if you want to rush it. Yes. Yeah. Especially because I want to make guides, for example, and finding the beetles was definitely a pain in the Beeblebum. So I do agree. Yeah, I agree that taking it slow, taking it easy, take a week, take 2 weeks, you have still time, you get that easily done.
It's 6 weeks long, so.
Oh yeah, yeah. And if you only do one account, it's plenty of time. It's not a hard one. You're literally collecting items, and literally everything is along the way, from the first rendezvous all the way to the 5th rendezvous. Everything is along the way, and if you haven't collected everything by the time you get to the 5th rendezvous, when you're doing guild missions, it takes you to planets that have some of those things that you may be missing on them. And in fact, that's how I found beetles on my own. Was it took me to a planet that had its own beetles and a marsh, and so everything is all there within the systems of it that it takes you to along the way. You just have to experience it and have fun doing it. So yeah.
That was good.
Now, what about yourself, Beebs? What was your favorite part about the expeditions? And you too, Kat.
Favorite part.
Well, what I enjoyed doing was building stuff for the newer players that might be starting the expedition. Like I built a base that had all the crops in it, and like Beebs did on on his showing where the beetles were and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to put bases down with names that would help people.
Yeah.
And then I uploaded those bases.
Mm-hmm.
So I did a runaway mold one. I did that on my live stream, I think. I live streamed that one. I did a really cool runaway mold one. And on one of the planets that's between Rendezvous 2 and Rendezvous 3, I think. So
I did visit that on one of my saves. It's a very cool base. Yeah, it all rendered. Yeah, it all rendered. It was all there.
Okay, that's good. Because there's because I did biodomes with all the different crops in there as well, and lots of refiners for people to be able to build up their nanites and stuff. So yeah, that was fun.
It was very handy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed the fact that I could make guides of it. To be honest, this expedition was actually one of the better ones to make a guide of it. As a content creator, this was one of the best expeditions.
Mm-hmm.
I think as a player, it's more frustrating than, because, yeah. I think, for example, which one was also a great expedition for that was the Expedition 3, I think. I loved Expedition.
The one with the ship?
The one that you had to stay on the planet. You were constantly stuck on the planet. Yeah. You could not. I loved that. That was my favorite expedition of all.
Yeah.
But people were so frustrated in trying to find the Herox, for example. That was an ideal one to make content about. So, the perspective of content creator, the worse the expedition, the better it is for a content creator.
Or the hardest. Or the hardest.
So the hardest. I mean, the worst to finish it. I think it was a hard expedition for new players.
I tend to agree with you. Yeah. Yes.
Because there's a lot of knowledge you need to know.
Yeah. Although I will say, the HG did throw a curveball at a lot of the experienced players in the game, where the ships that you got required different materials to repair. So we're used to, the basics with a ferrite sheet, hermetic seal, pure ferrite, and a dihydrogen jelly to get it off the ground. They injected these exotic ships with different components and materials needed to fix them. And I actually had hopes that they were going to change the exotic ships so that they had their own fresh components, much like the living ships.
Yeah.
I was hoping that we would be able to somehow get the upgraded tech. I actually saw what I thought was a component that was in that ship in one of the explorer missions, and it didn't give it to me, so I was a little annoyed. And I tried it twice, and it didn't give it to me twice. So I don't know if it's a way that they're going to put that in the game, and it ended up giving me drop pod coordinates instead, and I'm like, I don't need drop pod coordinates. I wanted this deck. So, and it promised it to me twice. I did the mission twice, and I didn't get it twice. I ended up getting drop pod coordinates instead. So I was.
Which mission was it? Do you remember?
I think the mission was to deliver something.
Deliver goods? Yeah.
Yeah, I had to deliver something. But
okay.
Yeah, paraffinium, I think. I had to deliver 250 paraffinium. So and I did it twice, and I was really annoyed because that was before my second cup of coffee in the morning. And I was ready to throw my controller through the window.
Something possibly to look forward to. Yeah, possibly some new technology available.
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
Yeah.
So, but I was really hoping to get that, and then when I didn't get it, I was quite disappointed. Anyway.
Well, I think that there shows promise because they, for years we've had the same technology, and just this last recent update, they gave us not only a new multi-tool but some new technology to put in the multi-tool.
Exactly.
So,
yeah, that was good.
Loving the new
it gives
modules. Hope. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I'm enjoying using the new modules and playing around with them.
But what would be lovely if they gave us some more space for all this new technology too.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's a good thing. because it makes you choose in creating your multi-tool more widely. You have six multi-tools, so you can make different multi-tools for different objectives.
I think it would be nicer though if it was easier to switch your multi-tool.
Yeah, but with the keyboard it's very easy. I have just all my hotkeys on every multi-tool, and I just switch 1, 2, 3, and I have the right one.
But it would be
it's very much
PlayStation. You don't have that option.
Yeah, true.
No. Yeah, you have to go through the quick menu and choose them through that.
Yeah.
Which it's not bad. It's not bad. There is the quick access key, and it's the same with the emojis. And that was one of the reasons why I was hoping that maybe a keyboard might be able to help with connecting it to my PlayStation 5, where I can set up some hotkeys and just tap on the.
Yeah.
What would be good, for example? What would be good, for example, if they would add a hold function on the controller? So if you long press the triangle, it switches to the next multi-tool. That might be a good option.
That would be a great idea, and it works seamlessly with so many other games that are first-person shooter, where the triangle button, as you say, is the switch weapon key, right? Yeah, that's actually a really great idea, Beebs.
So, I mean, we have already the triangle used to change mode, I think, to change weapon mode on your multi-tool. But if you long press a triangle, that is also used to switch to the heavy weapon, for example, in other combat games. So I think it might be a good way to just have a favorite weapon that you can just switch between. I think that might be a good option.
First weapon and then a secondary one.
Yeah. So you just choose your two favorite ones. Yeah, you choose your two favorite ones and.
So when you're just exploring, you want to have the scanner one in there.
Scanner, mineral, things like that.
And then if you have to get into a fight, all of a sudden you're attacked by signals or something, then you want to switch into your combat one very quickly. Yeah. That'd be good.
There's been some really great ideas with the multi-tool and how to switch between them. I think one of the other ideas that was floated not too long ago was kind of like a rack that you would have on your base or in your freighter, and you'd put all your multi-tools on said rack. And because at the time we only had the option of 3 multi-tools, you could have a collection of multiple on that wall, and you would pick 3 up off of that rack to put into your inventory. And if you wanted a different set of multi-tools for whatever specific situation, you would want to go back to your base, swap out those multi-tools to have in those the quick menu. But instead they gave us 6, so I'm going to go with that and enjoy it, and love the free content that HG continuously puts out to us.
Yep. Even if it's not your thing, there's always something. There's always something added that is enjoyable. I don't know.
Exactly.
One thing I'm really jealous of, Beebs, is the freighter bridge on your freighter.
Oh, is that nice or what?
I'm so jealous.
Yeah, they definitely need to upgrade freighters.
What I would love to see on the freighters is that the bridges can be also procedurally generated.
Yes, yeah. That's what I said when I saw the
when you said that, I was just like, yes, let's that would make me want, like, I have my freighter. I don't change my freighter because they're all S-class freighters now. Well, most of them are. So when I get into a freighter fight, I usually just go away because I'm not interested. But if freighters were something new and exciting, then I would want to do those fights and check out those freighters and check out the bridge and see, do I really want to keep this, or is it something that somebody else might want? Like freighter hunting might be a thing,
It used to be, but it got stale simply because, like you said, there's not a lot of change between the freighters. And once you find an S-class, you really stop looking. And to have, a variety or procedural generation of different bridge styles, or even layouts of the overall freighter itself, like maybe your landing bays are in a different position. They're stacked 3 and 3 and 3, or whatever. I think that would be, something more to play for the freighters, definitely.
So even if you find I like the look of my freighter, but the interior is not what I want, you still go and look for another one. I think it's, it boosts the exploration again, or finding and searching, and
Exactly.
But I have hopes. I mean, with the new parts that were discovered there, I think we might. I don't know. I'm still crossing my fingers that this might be space station parts, but this looks that we might see some real nice thing coming to freighters in the future.
I would like to see a building update on freighters for sure. Yeah.
I'm excited for the future. I look forward to each new update.
When do you think it's gonna drop?
Oh, you're asking me?
Because I'm already having my date in mind. So.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Oh, I don't have enough history to really be able to do an educated guess.
Survival Bob is not happy with my guess. So I'm expecting
like green. He doesn't like green either. I found out. I found his 99 problems. I found it.
But then green.
But the 99, the decal for 99 was
green.
So he rejected it because the 99 was in green.
Oh, Bob.
Like it. I found 99, and I was like, "Really, Bob? Come on!" You know. But anyway, he did fly it for a while. But anyway, I was flying a white one.
We had the update drop. What was it? 16th of February. Sent an update. So I mean, Jason has enough reminded me about it that he's right. So it's the 16th of February that it dropped. So I'm expecting 11th, between 11 and the 26th of April to see the next update drop.
Okay.
I'm not sure what it might be space station related, I think.
Well, we're expecting something with the space station for a while now. We've had those the override keys since the third expedition, so could be.
Yeah, these have been there for a long time.
I'm going to Survival Bob's thing down in Orlando on the 14th. So if it drops and I can't play, I'm going to be really frustrated.
That's what Bob said. I said, I think it's going to be on the 11th, between the 11th and the 14th, and Bob, no!
No!
Bring your PlayStation with you.
I can't. It doesn't
Hello
work.
Games Studio was flooded, remember that? Not recently, Alex. That's like 2 years ago. 4 years ago. No,
it was before release.
Was before release. That's 7 years ago.
7 years ago. Yeah. In fact, that a big reason why the game that was released in the state that it was, that gave it so much backlash within the player community. Personally, I enjoyed the game back then. Despite the fact that it was lacking in a lot of departments, I still really enjoyed what it had to offer. It still had procedurally generated planets and systems and stars. You could still warp to different galaxies. You could still have a lot of fun in that open sandbox. It was just a different game back then, and far less things to keep you busy.
Well, there's lots to keep me busy now.
No, there's so much. And even items that you may not enjoy using, there is still a use, or you can find a way to use them to your advantage. For the longest time, I wasn't really very into the whole byte beat thing. I'm not very good at composing my own music, and understanding it was a little bit difficult for me. But what I did find was that over time, I used it for a timing device where I could use it for teleporters and link it up to other things. And so its use is far greater than what it originally was sort of promoted as. So it can be used for music or for timing, or any number of other things as well.
Yeah, I've been trying with that byte beat, but I love music, but I cannot figure it out myself. So I just use it as a electrical device.
I was trying to do it a little bit. I did work on your Mars colony idea, and I have some bite beats in there because I wanted to put a little disco thing in there. But we'll see. I haven't really had much time to work on that.
Mars.
A Martian Disco Bay. That might be fun.
Well, I figure if you're going to be stuck on Mars, you might as well have some music and some dancing.
There you go. There you go. Now you're thinking.
No, I think there's a lot of great Bytebeat creators though, like Veritas Perez, the Bytebeat guy, Nano and Sam. How many people do we have now making Bytebeats?
Quite a few. Very talented music composers.
Forget their names always, but there's like, I think at least 8 to 10 people, and they're adding music to the NMSFM.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Excellent.
Yo, Insight, welcome.
Insight.
Yeah, a lot of really talented people. But
yeah, I think. I mean, I don't know how since when we always had great and creative people, but I think we had a big boost somewhere like 3 years ago, I would say, in creativity and in the Bytebeat and the building, and it's a great, really great community. Really has bloomed a lot.
It has. I think creativity has really improved a lot since base building has improved. The functions, discovery of the different glitching that you can incorporate into your building skills, and that led to a huge increase of creativity shown in base builds. Now, the Bytebeat isn't necessarily base building per se, but there's a lot of creativity shown in the composed music that some of those great guys have been composing. Veritas has got a number of amazing basses with the Bytebeat, and I don't even know how he does it. He comes up with these tunes, and the same with the Bytebeat guy. There's some really, really good music, and I have no idea how they're doing it, but they're coming up with some really good music.
Yeah, I think it's really great what they do with the possibilities they have. By the way, hello Jack Squad and Elite Gamers. Welcome, guys. Good to see you.
Hello, guys.
Hi, everyone.
Little wave there.
Yes, Alex. Yeah, they are Japanese players. I mean, we have seen some amazing builds on the Japanese side of No Man's Sky.
I had on live stream, I had a Chinese person, I think it was from China, and they were typing their chat in Chinese. And initially I thought it was a bot, but it was a person that was a Chinese builder. And Warfy was kind enough to do translating for me, and because he was moderating my my live stream. And I was really happy that I actually, that Warfy was able to translate, and I was able to welcome him to the live stream.
Yeah, I'm saying Japanese, but it's the Asian. I don't know if they're Japanese because I don't recognize the difference between the characters myself. So, the Asian builders.
Yeah, there's a very
Korean. There's Korean as well.
Yeah, and they've got some amazing communities out there. We just don't often see it because the North American servers, Discord servers, and communities very popular on YouTube channels and so on. But I would very much like to see a crossover take place where we could communicate a little bit easier with the other parts of the world and their communities that they have to offer.
Well, I think Alex Van Loken was planning on doing some translating for the Russian speaking people.
I mean, I don't know, Alex, how many people are now Russian? I mean, I do not know, for example, people in the... I think maybe I should add something to that. I'll check if I can add roles that people can choose, like they are Russian, or so we can a little bit see from what region of the country they are, or the world they are. It would be nice to see, who is from where. Yeah. Hey, Evangelis, welcome. Good to see you, man. How are you?
Greetings.
Captain Angelic, appreciate that. Yes?
No, I'm good. I was just looking at.
You know, there was a lot of people saying that they found it very weird that after the Sentinel update we had this expedition. I already have expressed my reasons why I think it is, but you have any thoughts about that?
About the Sentinel updates and the
Yes, so the Sentinel update dropped, and then afterwards we got the expedition, which was focused on creatures and exobiology. So a lot of people were confused as like, what did one had to do with the other one? Because a lot of expeditions always linked to an update, and that was completely different. Now, I already gave my reasons, but I want to hear from if you guys have any opinion or thought about it.
I do. I want to hear Kat's opinion first.
I'd never even thought about it, but I think that's because I haven't got enough experience in the game. I've only been playing for a year, so I have not seen trends like that. So until you play for a few years, you don't really see trends like that. So I never thought about it, so I don't have an opinion on it.
Okay.
Okay. Well, mine is simply Laylaps, the little Sentinel companion they gave us in the Sentinel update. Many people in the community have wanted their own Sentinel companion or a bee that they could have at their own base, and they gave us just that, along with a walker or a mech. That can also fight with us with the Sentinels. The link between them is the companions. So the Laylaps is a companion, and the update, the expedition was all centered around companions as well. And of course, at the end of that, you get the egg for the Sentinel quad dog. So I think that the link is companions, and the understanding of both biomechanical and regular bio pets, and I'm saying that all wrong. I think I've just butchered it all. But that's the link that I think is what it is. Is you've got organic and inorganic pets that they've linked together.
It's a good thinking. It's a good thing, but I think the Sentinel update is a delayed update that was supposed to be a part of the Frontiers update. The reason for it
big possibility
is that we started at the settlement. We had an attack of the Sentinels, attacked us, and that led us to the first start of Laylaps and then the mech. And I feel that they might have had some issues with that update, broke it in pieces, and then said we're going to just drop Sentinel. Because I felt that the title as well felt very weird compared with what we had. You know, No Man's Sky Frontiers, No Man's Sky Prisms, No Man's Sky. It was all very, artistic thinking names. And now it was No Man's Sky Sentinel. It was like, that title sounds very out of place compared with what we already had.
Well, so remember, Beebs, sorry to interrupt you here, but I think this is actually important that goes along with your theory, is the emojis that Sean Murray used at both of those releases.
Yeah.
He used the gun emoji or the water pistol emoji, I think it is.
Yeah, for both of the updates. That was just my impression that I said, the expedition that dropped now had nothing to do with the updates, as in this was just two different updates that dropped. And they might be shifting now the updates a little bit forward.
Yeah. Well, they are a small team, and they're doing excellent work.
How many are there now?
A lot of people have said that they've increased the size of Hello Games' developers crew, but I've always believed that they've only got 6 people working on No Man's Sky at a time. Whether or not they interchange those employees, back and forth between the games, but I believe that they have 6 people at one time, always working on No Man's Sky, its updates and its patches.
I'm not sure if Hello Games shows it on their website on LinkedIn. They have 42 employees on their 42 employees they have.
Didn't they get some new artists?
They are still they are hiring them. They are hiring them. They still are looking for them.
They're hiring concept artists. Yeah.
So that makes me excited for like I just admire the beauty of the game. So that makes me excited for seeing maybe we'll get new biomes or something.
Yeah.
Well, if any of you have seen. Sorry, go ahead.
There's a lot of small changes. Have you noticed that when you know there's an update dropping and they say we did that, but then if you walk around, it's like, hey, I never saw that flower before, or I never saw that leaf.
Yeah,
there's a lot of surprising little changes here and there though that I definitely like, and discover.
You're right. You're right.
Discovery is so much a part of this. Just looking around and looking in the crevices and looking in the caves and
caves look amazing now.
I know.
Yeah, we've seen 2 updates in the last year which have made slight adjustments to the caves that have made them very, very pretty and more worthwhile in exploring those caves. So that it shows an awful lot of promise how they're constantly changing little things within the graphics to create more differences as you travel across more worlds.
Hello, everybody. By the way, I did notice we already had that much viewers as well. Good to see you all. Welcome, everybody. Everybody lurking.
Don't tell me how many people are watching because it'll make me nervous. Hi, everybody.
There's only 6 people watching. There's only 6 people.
Okay,
there's just a bunch. Don't forget to use that thumbs up, everybody. That counts an awful lot for a stream.
Just look at the number of screenshots that got shared for this game. It's a huge part. What are you talking about, Drew Cypher? Just look at the number of screenshots that get shared for this game.
Oh, people love taking photos. Taking photos.
This is a great photo mode as well. They could definitely fix that effing vignette, but for the rest.
The bloom, the vignette, yeah, definitely two items which are a bit of a pain in the butt. But the photo mode was one of the best additions they gave us in No Man's Sky way back. And I remember before we didn't have a photo mode, what a huge improvement that was to be able to use a photo mode and change the time of day and manipulate the photo. They even gave us different filters which we could use to create all kinds of different shots. Definitely one of my favorite components they've added to the game over the years.
Yeah, I agree, Dr. Pong. It's always surprising to get these rocks jumping out of the terrain when you mine them.
Oh, that's yeah, like every time they make me jump, every time, and it doesn't happen very often, but when it does, I'm like, oh.
Yes, we all jump when that happens because it's such a surprise. Now, I wish we could actually scan them and they would count as part of a species on a planet. It would make zoology a little bit more interesting. And same for those worms. We can scan them, but they don't count for anything yet.
Elite, I think there's some parts that being cloud updated for the moment. I think they are playing around with it. They are testing the waters with it, but there's nothing really, confirmed yet. We have still too much data mining going on, and that is the reason why they want to go cloud-based, is to reduce the data mining.
Personally, I like being surprised.
Yes,
by some of these updates.
I think they want to also make it like that, so everybody can be surprised, and not somebody's just dropping. Look what we found. Like I make a video about all the freighter parts.
Yeah, like I would love to be able to explore this game not knowing anything again. Like I would like to start over.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like to discover it now, and not having seen anything before. Like I would just it's so much more than it was even when I started now. So like I spent the first 3 or 4 months just wandering around looking at everything. So I think that would be really interesting, as to to be able to see it all brand new again.
Yeah, that's something as well that I said Like I will, when I'm watching somebody start a new stream and they play No Man's Sky for the first time, the surprise and the wonderment of these players is so refreshing. It's like, I wish I could play this game again, like that.
Really.
It is a wonderful thing to watch a new player discover these things for the first time. Even as an experienced player, and I've experienced a lot. When you see somebody discovering them for the first time, it brings a smile to the face when somebody finds something they've never seen before, and you're like, yeah, that is really kind of neat to see and hear the excitement in their voice when they find something new.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And there's so much of it.
Yes, inside I totally agree, and I've been asking for that one. I think for 2 years now. 1 year, let's say 1 year, for that animated camera mode.
Yeah, the speculation can be somewhat rampant, KJ. I agree with you there, but it's hard to stop that in a community where people are excited about a game. And so there's that fine that you're always, do we not, just be open with the community. I think they're very leery because of what happened in the past, with being open about a game and then things going wrong and the fans getting very upset with them. So I think they've learned their lesson, and they're just like, no, we don't tell them anything. We just do our things at our own speed, and what they get is what they get. And for the most part, we're all very happy with what they've given us, all for free.
Exactly, right? I only paid for it.
And also, speculation is one of the major contents in No Man's Sky. You cannot believe how many people are looking for speculation. So as a content creator, it is not a smart move not to join it. If you want to.
I watched them all too. Yeah, I watched them all. Yeah.
People are curious. They want to know. They want to see what we think. It's
It does drum up a lot of excitement.
Mm-hmm. As long as you keep it real, I think you just need to keep your expectations, right, and see, like, you know what, while I would like to see this in a game, I know that this is not possible, or they already told us that this is not possible because of the engine, or, these kind of things. It's, yo, Moose, welcome.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Moose.
So, I have a few screenshots that I took from the Discord, but that might be a little bit delayed for you guys, though.
That's okay.
Let me see. So we were talking today about PES as well, and you guys worked together on that, the co-op on the Beyond Complex. So guys, if you have not checked this out, there's 5 builders that have been doing together a build, which is Sam Vines, Pezes, GREEDOS, Alex Van Logan, and DJ Squared. And Pezes has released 2 of the videos. I think it's DJ and Alex Van Logan has been released already, and there's 3 more to come.
Correct.
So definitely check out. Are you guys planning on dropping it on your channel as well? Each your own build, or not, DG?
I believe he's going to share the builds on our channels as well. So Possessed is he's done all the filming and the mixing and the composing of the music as well. So all the soundtracks that are used are all original, which is amazing. He's doing it all on his own, and I'm super excited and proud of him pulling off this project like this. And he's going to share them with each of us so that we can put it on our own channels as well.
Very cool. So guys, if you check it out, check out Possessed. The link just dropped there. He's dropping all the videos, and he is also, I'm pretty sure he's going to be linking to everybody in the channel as well if they have a YouTube channel.
That's right. Every couple of days he's going to drop another base, and at the end will be a finale where it's all of it connected together. So we're all a few hundred units apart around his central sort of complex, and it's all included in the one cooperative build. So definitely look forward to that, each one individually, as he's dropping them every few days, and then the final all together. It's really, really excellent what we've all done, and I'm super proud to be a part of it. I never thought in a million years that I would be, good enough, and I say it with my finger quotes, to build for Pez's Buyan storyline. But I was one of the fortunate ones that he invited, and I'm trying to build the best that I can to
very amazing build style.
Match his lore. Yeah, he's created this wonderful lore that goes along with it, and he's got a story that goes with it as well. And when you watch his videos, you'll see that there's the story that goes with it that he has with on-screen graphics, and I believe there's also a Google document as well that he has, which I'm afraid I don't have a link. The link that I did have no longer works, so I need to get a new one for that. But
he might be
if you
linking
check
it
out
on
his
channel.
Yeah, definitely check it out and read the lore. It's wonderful, and it actually ties in with the No Man's Sky lore as well. So it's not just, not only has he pulled this out of his head and created a wonderful story, but it also links up with No Man's Sky, which has a nice little connection to it. And I'm very excited for it, and very privileged and honored to be a part of
it.
Yes, it looks very cool build. So I'm gonna just start. This is gonna be a slideshow about a few pictures I found. I had to do this quickly, guys, because every time I have to prepare this last minute, I've been too busy.
No worries, Beebs.
I took some screenshots of builds that I really liked that I saw. This is, for example, a pyramid, and I forgot what his name was now. Can I check the names? Is that the one? Open with
pyramid.
The pyramid.
Let me see if I can help here. Where are you looking in the Be Challenged?
Yes. So the pyramid was by Drunk Pigeon. The other one, but it's gonna scroll so we can come back. So this is Kels, which is always surprising. This guy has such amazing decoration.
Oh wow!
And it's gonna be a bit delayed for you guys, of course. So yeah.
Yeah, Kels is an amazing builder. His decor is second to none. It's really amazing what he does.
This is another one from Pez's, which is the crematorium he built, which is another beautiful build.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's made a crematorium before, so that was actually really nice and refreshing to see.
This was Randy Davis, which was of course a pyramid, but very nice looking with the glass. I love the look of it.
Randy's a wonderful builder.
Yes, he's very good, Randy Davis. Yeah.
He cranks those builds out fast. He makes them and he drops them really quickly. He's got a lot of really amazing builds, and he puts a lot of time and effort into the detail of his builds. So I'm very impressed with what Randy has done.
This one is ZGREEDOS, which is another great build as well. A refreshing crematorium, yes. So this pyramid is Drunk. This is Drunk Pigeon that built this pyramid, and this was essential. Let me check. Yes, essential. He built the walker, not the walker. What you call it again? The tall necks from Horizon Zero Dawn. It's the same one, like very similar to the one that MSG built. This is the that maze that I tried with from Jarmings with just nuts. If you ever want to, that maze was nuts. I tell you, nuts. This is going to take you hours to figure it out.
You need a few hours in the afternoon to spend on that one for sure. I like how it's tilted on its axis.
Yes. Yeah, that was definitely making it very weird as well. Yo, Clever Boy, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. We have, I think, of most of these builders. Let me see. ZGREEDOS. I don't know if ZGREEDOS has a channel, though.
If he does, I haven't seen it, but I would love to see it if he does have a channel.
What I would say, Clever Boy, is if you just go to our Discord, you can go in there, find the screenshots, and just ask the people if they have a channel. Because the only one I think is Pez's and maybe Kels. I'm not sure if Kels has a channel.
Yeah. I think Alex Van Logan has a channel, a fairly new channel, but I don't have a link to his, unfortunately, at this time. But yeah, I have a channel, but that was linked with Pez's, so there's no need to link mine as well.
I love how they used the tall neck's head as the landing pad. Very cool as well. So all of these builders, there's so much more, Clever Boy. There's like so many people dropping base pictures of what they built, and one after the other are just mind-blowing. So if you check there, you find the screenshot, you see the name who built it, you just can add them and say, hey, do you have a channel or whatever, and they can, give them a link, or they might have a Twitter account or whatever. Hey, War Daddy, welcome. So great builds,
Welcome,
really
everybody.
great builds.
Yeah, there's been some fantastic builds over the last month or so, just before and just after the update.
I think there's something that you wanted to talk about as well, DJ. Let me see if I can show the screenshots.
Okay.
This one, for example.
Wait.
It's going to show a bit
later.
Take a
minute.
10 seconds.
Might take a minute for me to see what you're looking for. Right now, it's just scrolling through the previous builds that we were just talking about.
It could be that the live is a little bit behind, yeah.
Yeah, it could be. That's okay. I'm patient. I'm a patient man, so I can wait.
Yo, Grandpa Law, welcome as well.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, so this was one of the B challenges that was brought out last month, and the last month's B challenge was to build a Martian colony. And this particular build that Beebs has got here now is done by MSG. And MSG, let's see if we have his YouTube channel here. I think it's on here. MSG built this base, and it's really, really cool and unique because you'll notice like some of these components don't exist in the game, but he's put them in there. And I think he gives credit where credit is due at the end of his video of the mod that he used to build those components, like the space suits and the helmets and so on. And he did a phenomenal job with his Martian colony. And I really wanted to mention it because it's probably one of the biggest builds I've ever seen in terms of part count. He's almost 10,000 parts. But his computer was able to handle it, and the renderability when he did his walkthrough in the base, it's all there, and you see it all there. And you may not be able to visit it because of the amount of parts that is involved, but he did a very in-depth video, and there's some really cool stuff, and he goes through everything that you would normally see in what would be considered a Martian colony, from like vehicles to eating bays to a lost colony deep underground. You really got to check out his videos that he put out there and see for yourself, because I don't want to give it all away.
Yeah.
But he did a phenomenal job. Really, really, really impressed with his building of this particular challenge.
If you check out the link that was just dropped there, which is MSG, Matt Scottish Gek, he just dropped a video. I think it's a half-an-hour video of his whole tour. It's just an insane build. I've been able to watch the first 5 minutes. I need to catch up with so many content creators.
Yeah. These are some really good screenshots.
This is such a cool looking. I wish we could build like that, because the glow is so amazing. I love this feeling.
It is. Those pulsating sacks are
just
really
imagine
awesome.
Finding this for real. You go into a cave and you find a colony of these. My God.
It reminds me very much of the Alien series movies, where they come across these egg sacs, and you have no idea what's inside of them, and they're pulsating. These are all aboard the derelict freighters. But imagine seeing these on a planet in a cave, and you're in this cave, and then like much like the freighters, they start to hatch if you move too fast. It really adds to the immersion of the game, and he did a fantastic job of putting those in that cave like that. I mean, just look at it; it's brilliant work.
I only took 2 screenshots, by the way.
So who built that? Who built the cave things?
That is Matt Scottish Gek, but he used He used the modded parts to build these eggs from the freighters.
Yes. Yeah. And if you're interested in those mods, he's listed which one he's used at the end of the second video in the credits.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, he did a fantastic job.
I mean, there's a lot of fun things to do with the mods. I wish I kind of want to build with them, but on the other hand, I also don't want to, because for me it feels like I cannot. If I build it like that and people say, "How did you do it?" I use the mod. A lot of people cannot do it, so I kind of want to keep it accessible for everybody. So I hope in the future we get a lot of these parts as well added to our building selection.
Like the freighter bridge.
The freighter bridge, I think, but I think we might see something soon. I mean, the procedural bridges is something we should see soon. It's just a change. It would so much boost the interest into freighters just in finding the new ones and different looks. And yeah, Jack, the PC does have a lot of pros compared with the console, of course. I wonder if ever there's going to be a possibility like Skyrim, where there's actually a selection of mods you can get on console, but maybe in the very, very far future. Matt just made the joke about MSG's whole tour.
Oh dear.
Let me see what
I think you're right, Beebs. You know, there's so much more that can be done with the freighters, and I think that there's a lot to look forward to. They've given us a small taste, right? And seeing what some of these mods can do, really, it kind of when it's shown on other live streams like yours, it kind of gives HG a look into what can be done, and maybe gives them some ideas on like, hey, you know, we can do this. And you know, maybe a year or a few months down the road, they may be able to give us some procedurally generated freighters or an update. I would like to see, you know, more capital freighters available, and more styles of how they're built, both with the bridges, landing bays, and just overall layout. I think more procedural generation would definitely add to the freighters in the game. Because like Kat says, you know, she's got her S-Class. She's not really interested in looking for another freighter anymore, because they're all the same inside.
Yes.
So yeah.
And on PC, you can't do anything with it. Or on PlayStation, you can't do anything more with it.
No, you cannot.
You can build on your bridge, but you can't change anything on the bridge.
Yeah, there's a limit to what can be done on consoles. Now, Xbox, you can use mods by switching using the Xbox account or Microsoft account. You can take that save, put it over to your PC, make the changes, but put it back onto your Xbox. But it is not available to do on PlayStation, at least not that I know of. There may be a way. I'm just not familiar with it. But personally, I like the stability of a console. It works and has worked beautifully for me for a number of years. PCs can be extremely high powered, or it can work off of a laptop. And you know, that leads to a lot of inconsistencies that I would rather not really deal with.
So
I'm just catching up with chat.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely seeing some future updates dropping that might be very, very interesting. When I saw the Sentinel update drop in the beginning of the year, I was like, you know what? This is a promising update. This might actually be a sign of what is coming. And they seem to be very excited as well. They seem to be very excited about what is going to happen in the coming year. Hey, Abel, thank you so much for the subscription.
Yeah, and they've gone publicly and said that they have no intention of slowing down. They're going to continue bringing us updates over the years, and so long as there is a player base that is enjoying the game, it looks like they're going to continue giving more and more updates for the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that by us being content creators and putting more and more content out there is probably a good thing for Hello Games, because it's attracting more players. I would think.
Yeah.
So
I think we might see another boost this summer of players. I mean, we will see every time with every update a little boost, but I have something. I don't know. This summer might be. I still feel this year might be the biggest year for No Man's Sky, and I think after that it might go down.
We're still waiting for 4.0.
Yeah,
and that's something very promising. We're only at 3.84, I think. So
yes,
we've got a 3.9, and then the big one 4.0.
Yeah.
So that could be something really, really, really special. This is the 5th year anniversary, I think, of the game.
Well, we are
we're
in the 5th
our 6th year now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be 6 next August now.
Yes, yeah, which is coming up pretty soon. I can't believe how fast this year has gone so far, but yeah, two big updates, in this last few months, and they have been astonishing. Look what they did with the building and the building mechanics. Completely changed how we built, the parts, everything. Absolutely love the Frontiers update, and I absolutely love the Sentinel update. I love the companions and the additions to having our own companions that are Sentinel oriented, so that's really fun.
Travis says, all I have to say is the 4.20 update will be all about the nip.
Hell yeah.
Travis loves that nip.
Yeah, 4.20 for sure. I've always believed that there was going to be something more along with the nip and the illegal trade of that particular substance within the game. More than just a tongue-in-cheek laugh. So possibly, you never know, Travis.
No, it would be nice to have some more ways to play the game as a different role of character. But you never know. You never know. I think a lot of us have just created our own roles. We have become builders, we have become explorers, we have become exobiologists. I mean, a lot of people are just going to scan and find creatures and having a lot of fun with it. Ship hunters, multi-tool hunters. There's so many people doing different things in the game and enjoying it greatly. Well, let me see.
It's been a wild ride.
Let's say that we close off this in 5 minutes, okay?
Okay.
So then I can tell Andros Silva that he can prepare his premiere, so he knows when we're going to be ending off.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yes, I've had a sneak peek. It is phenomenal.
So, guys, I'm just going to say it now before we end off completely then. Andros Silva is going to be doing a premiere. He or somebody else is going to drop a link in the stream. Go and check that out after this so that we can, show some love there. And then later tonight for me, later on the day, KJ and Lava Lamp will be streaming as well. And then I'm pretty sure that our friends, our bros in space, which are Travis and GT Apex, will be streaming later on as well. So definitely, there's still a lot more No Man's Sky dropping today. So, do you have any final questions, DG, for Catrien?
Oh, geez, not really. If there was one thing in the game that you would like to see most improved upon, what would that be?
The most I would like to see, I think I've already said it, like the freighters. That's something that seems to have so much potential, and it's really not being used. I would love to be able to, because there's a freighter every time I turn around. Somebody's they want me to fight these stupid pirates, and I'm like, no, I'm busy trying to get stuff done. But if there was a freighter, but if there was a different freighter that I could just go, then, oh, okay, so if I shoot these guys, I can get onto this freighter and I can have a look and see. Maybe it'll be the one. Maybe it'll be the special one that I really, really want to find. You know, the one that looks like has a bridge like Beeps.
Something to fight for. Yes, I agree.
Yes,
Exactly.
I got a serious
like there's
bridge.
no reason for me to fight these guys, so I just go on my merry way if I can. They let me, you know, and basically ignore them. And the traveling salesman, oh my God, they're such a pain.
Oh yeah, the ones that constantly bother you. Yeah.
Yes, there's always a traveling salesman.
Like every 5 minutes, like, you know, you're trying to get from one planet to another and do some exploring, and sometimes you can't get from one planet to the other without running into at least one or two of them. So anyway.
It would be interesting if they offered something for sale that you can't find in, you know, the space station or a trading post or any other galactic trade terminal.
Right.
Much like the technology X-class technology upgrades that we can get. That would be kind of interesting.
Yeah, make it interesting for us, but it's not. I just find it uninteresting because it's pretty much exactly the same as something that I can get elsewhere. So I'm really not that interested in.
There's
in
one
what
more
they
question.
have.
There's one more question, DG, you want to ask. You like to ask that question. If you were to run into Sean, he's drawing a blank.
Okay, here we go. No, I got it. Okay, if you were to run into Sean Murray in the street, what would you say to him?
Well done.
Great answer. Answer.
Well done.
Very nice answer. A very good answer as well to finish up this.
Can I just say something that, like, I know a lot of people might not know that I stream early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm not working, I work part-time in the other room in my office. I have my work computer in there, but when I'm not working, and I usually get up early in the morning and I have my coffee and I get onto No Man's Sky and live stream for a little while, for a few hours. So I just wanted people to know that Eastern time, usually around 6 or 7 in the morning, I'll get on and do it for a few hours on Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday, or Friday morning, Saturday morning, and Sunday morning, usually. So just wanted
Excellent.
Yeah. Okay.
So guys, check out the link. It's right there on top of the chat. The link to Catrien. Go and check her out. If you have not, subscribe and check her streams out as well. She's doing some great chill building streams and some exploration now and then as well. So go and check her out. Guys, thank you so much for joining DJ and Catrien. I hope you guys had a good time.
We did. Oh.
Guys, everybody's jumping out of the chairs here. It's not finished here, eh?
I was trying to point to the link.
Everybody, it's done. Bye.
I'm limited with emojis. I'm trying to point to the link. Here we go. Let's do it again. There we go. Katrina's link.
Thank you so much. Also, moderators for dropping the links there. Appreciate that. And guys, also thank you all for jumping in the stream. I hope you enjoyed it as well. We will be back with Studio 16 next month with some more talking and a new special guest. So I'll keep an eye out for that one as well. So, guys, don't forget to show some love to Endar Silver as well. He's starting his premiere right now. Press that thumbs up, check his video out, and definitely also check out KJ and GT Apex and Yusuf as well after this. And that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much, guys. See you later. DJ and Catrien, if you want to say goodbye as well.
Okay, bye-bye, guys. And thank you so much for this opportunity, Beeps. Really, really appreciate it. And DJ, talk to you soon.
See you guys.
It was an absolute pleasure. Take care, Catrien. And thank you very much, everybody. You guys are all a wonderful community. And we love chatting with you guys and interacting with you all. I always have a great time with you. Thank you.
Cheers, man. Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Beeblebum.